Space is full of amazing secrets. Every day, we are learning something new about what's out there. Just when we think we have a good map of our cosmic neighborhood, a new discovery comes along. It completely changes what we thought we knew. These discoveries are like finding a hidden treasure chest in your own backyard. It reminds us that there is always more to explore and more to learn. The universe is a giant, wonderful puzzle. Scientists all over the world are working hard to put the pieces together, one amazing discovery at a time. It's a very exciting time to be looking up at the stars. Imagine looking up at the night sky. You see stars, maybe the moon, even a planet or two. But what about the things we can't see? What about visitors from other star systems? For a long time, we could only dream about seeing objects from that far away. We wondered if things from other solar systems ever passed through our own. Now, thanks to some incredible new technology, we are not just dreaming anymore. We are actually seeing them. Today, on October 1st, 2025, NASA shared news that feels like it's straight out of a science fiction movie. They found comets that aren't from around here. This isn't just another small step in science. It's a giant leap. For centuries, we have studied the rocks and ice from our own cosmic family. We know our planets, our asteroids, our comets. But seeing a comet from a completely different star system is like meeting a traveler from a distant land. So, what are comets exactly? You can think of them as giant, dirty snowballs floating in space. They are made of ice dust rock all frozen together. Most of the comets we know about live in our own solar system. They spend most of their time in the cold, dark regions far away from the sun. But sometimes their orbits bring them closer to us. As a comet gets near the sun, it starts to heat up. The ice turns into gas, which creates a glowing cloud around the comet called a coma. It also creates a long, beautiful tail that can stretch for millions of miles across space. For this new discovery, scientists used SPHEREx to do the initial search. Because SPHEREx scans the whole sky, it's really good at finding things that are moving. Scientists were looking for objects with very strange paths. Comets from our solar system tend to orbit the sun in a somewhat predictable, flattened plane. But a visitor from another star system would be different. It would come into our solar system from a strange angle and be moving much faster. It would be on a path that would take it right back out into deep space, never to return. SPHEREx's all-sky map was perfect for spotting these oddballs. Once SPHEREx found a few promising candidates, the team turned to the James Webb telescope for a closer look. Webb pointed its giant golden mirror at these fast-moving objects. It used its special infrared instruments to study the light coming from them. This is where the magic happens. By looking at the light, scientists can figure out what the comet is made of. It's like being a food critic who can tell you all the ingredients in a dish just by tasting it. Webb could see the chemical fingerprints of the gas and dust coming off these special comets. The data from Webb was astonishing. It confirmed that these comets were not like the ones from our solar system. The mix of gases and the types of ice were different. This was the smoking gun. It proved that these comets came from somewhere else entirely. They were born around a different star and traveled for millions of years through the empty space between stars before wandering into our neighborhood. Capturing these images and data was a huge challenge. These comets were faint and moving fast, but Webb and SPHEREx were up to the task. This discovery is so important because, well, it's like getting a package delivery from another star system. Comets are leftovers from when planets were formed. The comets in our solar system tell us about the ingredients that built Earth and our neighbors. They hold clues about the early days of our own cosmic home. So, a comet from another star system is like a time capsule from a completely different planetary construction zone. By studying it, we can learn about how planets form around other stars. Are the ingredients the same as they were here? Or is every star system unique? What makes these new images so amazing is the level of detail. Before, we had only briefly spotted two interstellar objects, Oumuamua Borisov. But we didn't get a very good look at them. With Webb, we can do so much more. The new images are sharp, and the data is rich. We can see the coma, the cloud of gas around the comet's core, with incredible clarity. We can also analyze the light from the tail to identify the specific molecules within it. We are seeing things like water, carbon dioxide, other organic compounds, but in different amounts than we see in our own comets. This is the first time we have been able to perform such a detailed chemical analysis of multiple objects from outside our solar system. It's like comparing recipes from different cosmic kitchens. Maybe some star systems are rich in water, making them more likely to have planets like Earth. Maybe others are rich in different elements, leading to totally different kinds of planets. These comets give us our first real samples to study. They provide a direct link between our solar system and the countless others that are out there in the Milky Way galaxy. Ultimately, these comets could help us answer one of the biggest questions of all. Are we alone in the universe? Comets are thought to have delivered water and the basic building blocks of life to a young Earth. If comets from other star systems also carry these same ingredients, it suggests that the potential for life could be widespread. It means that the same raw materials that led to life here might be common throughout the galaxy. We are not just looking at icy rocks. We are looking at clues that could tell us about the possibility of life elsewhere in the cosmos. They successfully caught our first clear glimpse of these cosmic travelers. It is inviting us to come and explore its many, many secrets. The adventure is just getting started. Discoveries like this don't just answer questions, they inspire new ones. Now that we know we can find and study these interstellar visitors, scientists will be looking for more. How many of them are out there? Where do they all come from? Are there different flavors of comets from different parts of the galaxy? Every new comet we find will add another piece to the puzzle. Future missions and telescopes will be designed with this new knowledge in mind. We are entering a new era of interstellar archaeology, digging into the past of other star systems without ever leaving our own. This is what makes science so wonderful. Every discovery opens the door to a new adventure. The images of these alien comets will inspire a whole new generation of scientists, engineers, explorers. A kid looking at these pictures today might be the person who designs the mission that one day visits another star. These discoveries remind us that the universe is not just a static picture in a textbook. It's a dynamic, active, and surprising place. There are still so many mysteries waiting to be solved, and so many wonders waiting to be seen. The journey of exploration is a long one, built step by step. From Galileo pointing his first telescope at the sky, teams running Webb, SPHEREx teams today. We are all part of the same grand quest. We are driven by curiosity and a deep need to understand our place in the universe. These comets are messengers from the great unknown, telling us that there is so much more out there. They are beckoning us to keep looking, keep questioning, keep exploring. The sky is not the limit. It is just the beginning of our journey. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember what's out there. It's not just stars and planets from our own little corner of the universe. There are travelers passing through, silent visitors from distant suns. And thanks to our amazing eyes in the sky, we are finally getting to meet them.